Good morning, Mighty Rattlers, from me, Miss Tripto, and your entire admin team. Today is Monday, November 11th, 2019. Please rise, place your right hand over your heart, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is also Veterans Day, and Veterans Day is a public holiday held on the anniversary of the end of World War I. So World War I ended on November 11th. It is also a day to honor U.S. veterans and victims of all wars. Now please remain standing. Place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence and reflect on those veterans and victims of war and just on the great choices that you will make in the next 10 days before your 9-day break. You may be seated. Today we have 2 birthdays, so happy birthday to Eric Hernandez in 1st grade and Natalie Lopez in 3rd grade. Come stop by my office and get your birthday treat. Alright, today we're focusing on being respectful. Today I will treat myself, my school, my teachers, and my classmates with kindness. Also, idea 14, this is our new one for this week. Do not show disrespect with gestures. So, you ever hear that saying, actions speak louder than words? Sometimes that can mean a couple of things, but sometimes the way you act around someone, or you roll your eyes, or the way you dismiss someone, or don't shake their hand, or make a weird gesture, that like crossing your arms, or something like that, just shows people you may give an impression of yourself that you do not want to give. So make sure that you are focusing on being respectful, not just in your words, but also in your gestures. Today's word of the day is magnify. It means to increase the apparent size of, to make greater in actual size, or to intensify or heighten. So, I know you guys know what a magnifying glass is, so that's a good way to remember. Scientists use a microscope to magnify the tiny specimen, and some synonyms of magnify are expand or optimize. So look in your books or when you're listening to things and see if you can insert that word into your vocabulary. Alright, you should have your ID. If you do not, you have to bring in your $5 and get one replaced as soon as possible. Please remember today is also Monday, and that means you return to your homeroom for your academic block. Now let's take some time to look at your uniform and make sure your shirts are tucked in, and if you have, I know it was chilly this morning, so if you have your non-idea jacket on, to take it off and put it in your backpack. Alright, I put the next 2 weeks of exams on this slide, so today, 5th graders, good luck. Tomorrow, 3rd graders, good luck. And then if you look at the rest of the week, we have some math, science, and another reading exam. Also, take a second to look at next week and see what you have coming up next week. Also, please remember to bring in items that do not perish. So that means that they do not go bad for a while. So those are canned goods, mac and cheese. Sometimes it's like tuna, soups, other things like that. And unfortunately, we had 32 scholars out on Friday, which means 95.2% attendance, which means we did not even come close to meeting our goal of 97.5. Also, look at the weather at the bottom. So today, yes, it's going to be a little wet and rainy. Or I should say wet and chilly. And then the next few days, it's going to be pretty crisp outside. So make sure you're wearing a long sleeve shirt underneath your polo, and make sure that you're, taking care of yourself and getting enough rest and things like that. But it will be a little bit more chilly this week, but that is no excuse for you not to come to school. Okay, and I can go on and on about how I used to walk to school in like 3 feet of snow, and I'm not even joking. So you guys can get here, and if you have trouble getting here, make sure you're telling your teachers, because we want you here. So we can really make sure that you can get here. Just let us know what you need to get to school every day. Awesome. Now, I actually found some fun health fact. Did you know laughing can increase blood flow by 20%? So I know last week we talked about vitamin C and how it's so great for your immune system, especially this time of year. And then I saw a bunch of you throwing out your grapefruit at lunch. Just pointing out that fact. But also, make sure that when you're laughing, just think about it. Laughing's actually pretty healthy for you. But remember that you're laughing appropriately and not in class or distracting others. But recess and lunch and other social times are a great time to giggle and increase your blood flow. So remember that the attendance challenge is every Friday, and we have a special challenge the next couple of weeks. If you are here by 8 a.m. every Friday, your parents also get entered in a raffle, and we are raffling off H-E-B gift cards. So in case they need some extra groceries for Thanksgiving, that they will be entered in that contest as well. So not just you getting the prizes, but the people bringing you here every day. Here's another reminder of our second grade Winter Wonderland dance. It is December 13th. All right, now please say the Runberg Academy chant with me. Rattlers are respectful. Today, I will treat myself, my school, my teachers, and my classmates with kindness. Rattlers are responsible. Today, I will own my own learning. Rattlers are relentless. Today, I will not give up. Make sure you make it a magnificent Monday, and remember that choice is all yours. Rattlers, if no one else tells you today that they love you, just know we love you, love you, love you, and we always will. Teachers, please take a few minutes now to call parents or dojo message parents of the students that are out and update the ADA GroupMe. Have an amazing Monday.